Hello, hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Umi Nur Fadilah, and today we are going to discuss about a topic which is challenges need to be faced by teachers. These are some of the challenges. Well, I know there's a lot of other challenges, but these are some that I would like to share, and it's very obvious that most of the teachers are facing problems regarding on these issues. The first challenge that need to be faced by teachers is lack of interaction between students and teachers. While students' engagement and interaction between a teacher and students are very vital, while effective communication has always been the key to all healthy relationships, while discussion along with other types of social interaction between instructors and students is a necessary component to learning according to many learning theories. While it gives students the chance to engage in active cognitive processing, and it demands they participate in making meaning out of content, and it also forces them to contextualize that meaning among a social group. Well, in University Kebangsaan Malaysia, a study has been conducted about the readiness of the teachers in conducting PDPR at schools, and the study showed that 70 to 80% of teachers reported that one of the main challenges that they need to face in conducting PDPR is to gain attention and also interaction from the students. Well, studies also show that communication between students and teachers through PDPR is very limited, and it really causes a lot of limitation in trying to make sure that the learning process effective and productive. To make sure that lack of interaction should not be the problem for PDPR, most of the teachers in the nation uses their own creativity in ensuring that students participate in the PDPR, using many kind of mediums of online platforms and creating creative activities, and also making sure that their PDP are interesting so that students continue to be motivated to learn even online. The second challenge faced by teachers in conducting PDPR is increased absenteeism. Well, a study found that the attendance of students in the PDPR process did not even reach 80%, and this is because it became harder for the teachers to monitor the students' discipline and focus on their studies. Well, at school, teachers can call students face to face and motivate them. But when the class is conducted online, it will depend on the student themselves and how they prepare in terms of gadgets, data plan, and also self-motivation. Well, before this, the other barriers for not attending classes and not attending school is such as not having an alarm clock or missing the school bus. But now it has been replaced with having poor internet connectivity, confusion, or maybe less of self-motivation. Well, there are two situations that can be related to this particular challenge that need to be faced by teachers. For the first situation, it is reported informally by most teachers that the attendance of online classes are among the students from the back classes is very low. Like for example, if the students from the first class is 24 people out of a total of 27 attended the class, while the attendance among students from the back classes is 6 out of 19 people. Well, students who are good will survive and the weak will continue to be left behind. And the second situation that causes increased absenteeism is also chronic among the students living within rural areas that has limited access to technological infrastructure. Due to this lack of interest on attending classes, many teachers have jumped on the social media bandwagon to attract the attention of their students, even if it means having to be creative in their teaching methods. While advancement in digital technology are compelling teachers to be more creative and innovative in their PDPR sessions so that their teaching techniques and approaches are not outdated and attractive. Faced by teacher is technology barrier among students. Lack of devices and limited internet access among students has been a challenge for teachers as they are not able to reach their students effectively. Well, the issue is also of concern as the implementation of PDPR previously had its weaknesses, while including the problem of digital poverty as well as the gap in access to online education, especially among the B40 vulnerability group that is to be left behind. While homes has become classrooms during COVID-19 pandemic, well, the challenges of digital teaching and learning are compounded when it involves students from the rural areas. Well, teachers in rural areas have expressed concern over the standard of education that their students are receiving through teaching and learning at home PDPR, well, especially those without access to internet connectivity. Well, there are various initiatives actually that has been done by teachers all around Malaysia to help the students that have technology barrier due to whether digital poverty or maybe they are living in rural areas. One of the example is a teacher in Kota Kinabalu travel 40 kilometers together with other teachers to the villages to get their students home. Well, they brief the parents the timetable for each subject because after being away from school for too long, the students tend to lose focus, and it's important for parents to help the teachers. Well, such was the grit and determination of the school teacher. They just want to ensure that the students are not left behind when face-to-face teaching and learning could not be continued after schools were forced to close following the COVID-19 pandemic. Another issue and challenge that need to be faced by teachers are balancing responsibilities, work and time management issues at home. Well, balancing work and family responsibilities can be tricky at the best of times, especially during the landscape of this pandemic era, because it can turn out to be hard, and also this does not exclude teachers from it. Well, when the teachers need to work from home, it also led to the blurring of lines between career, work and also family. Well, it will become hard to separate work and home responsibilities, and especially some of the teachers, they also struggle in handling their own kids PDPR just like other parents. But the thing is, they also need to commit and conduct their own PDPR session with their students. Well, the interruption of the environment at home, such as noisy children, non-stop house chores, and etc., has caused teachers to struggle a lot in balancing life and career at this point. Thank you so much for listening and watching this video, and I hope that this could give the insight of the challenges and also the efforts that has been done by the teachers in order to make sure that PDPR, or teaching and learning at home, reach its potential of reaching all of the students, and to make sure that the access of education is optimum